Hi, Brock.
Good morning.
How are you?
Great.
Great. Leaving today?
I am leaving today.
What did you come to POI for?
Uh, I came to POI in order for me to move on to the next stage of my life and get to the root of the problems that have been holding me back for the last 30 years.
Okay. Were there any substances involved in what was holding you back?
Yeah, basically, since I started consuming alcohol in my around 15 years old, the 14 or 15 years old,
And how old are you now?
44.
Okay.
So basically, the last 30 years of my life, everything, basically, everything that's held me back, every wrong decision I've made has directly or indirectly been due to alcohol consumption.
Mm.
Plain and simple.
Mm. How did your addiction, if you want to call it that, affect your daily life?
Well, I think indirectly it affected my daily life by just having the wrong. It probably brought my frequency, my natural universal frequency, to a level that people didn't accept properly, or didn't want to be around.
Sure.
I was having a great time. I thought I was a great guy, or whatever.
Yeah.
But obviously, it wasn't received properly in the universe.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Um, did you try any other treatments prior to coming here?
I have never tried any treatment ever before.
Okay.
I've
Is it because you didn't think there was an issue or you weren't
Yeah, I
open
mean,
to
I
it?
never hit rock bottom per se. I was always just sort of, I guess, what we call a functioning alcoholic. And the thing is I started working also when I was 14 years old, and in the trades, and I was a trench soldier. I was a, I went from the sub trades. I started working for my dad and his buddies when I was
Mm-hmm.
14, and doing, stucco, drywall, concrete. So everyone was an alcoholic or and a convict, so like it wasn't like I was stood out.
Right,
you
right,
know,
right, right.
I was just a nice little guy that was, and I was never negative. Like, I was always happy,
Yeah,
fun. I was a fun out drunk, right? Like,
yeah.
it was
Or
that's just what the way it was in the '90s, right?
yeah,
No one really thought you had a problem.
yeah. Until you realize you do.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah. So I was always in the heavy labor trades, and always working in camps or out on a fishing boat. I spent from 18 years old to 28 years old, commercial fishing off. So everyone drank, and everyone was rough around the edges.
Sure.
It's not when I tried to it's when I try to assimilate back into society is when it becomes a problem,
Sure.
because I'm not a domestic animal.
Yeah. Now, I know we said what led you here, but can we share how you got here? Who referred you?
Yeah, so my family, and especially my little brother Scott,
Mm-hmm.
who's who's a 3 year veteran,
He
or
was,
has
yeah,
been sober, did this program 3 years ago with great success, and has been sober for 3 years. So he's been wanting me to do this for say 1 or 2 years after
mm-hmm.
he was correct.
Right.
And then, but I just, our Scott and I's relationship soured in
Partially
our
due
early
to,
20s, because I moved
mm-hmm.
away, and I ditched him. I left him alone to grow up on his own, and then I wasn't there for him, and we just drifted apart, and fuck. And
And then your drinking got in the way.
well,
When he
yeah,
got sober,
and then I yeah,
especially.
and then because of all my all my unsuccess in financial life, I just drank more.
Mm-hmm.
And then when people tell me, "Oh, you need to stop drinking," I'm just like, "Leave me alone." I just like, fuck off. You don't know what it's like to be me, and you know. And
But now,
but now, so finally, I hit rock bottom. Now, and my all my family came together, and they said, no, that, like, we can't. And I said, I know I can't do this, and I broke down. I finally broke down, and I said, yes. I said, I can't. I need help. I can't pretend that I can do this on my own. I can't
right?
pretend that I can just stop drinking and it'll be okay. No, I need to make the sacrament.
Yep. How was the Ibogaine journey?
Oh, I mean, it sounds like from the other people I've talked to that mine was slightly different than theirs, but mine was exactly what I needed.
Well, that's what
I could,
Ibogaine does.
yeah, I felt it go through my body and just scrub it clean. I feel
Wow.
like I've got no toxins left in my body whatsoever. I'm just, and my mind feels clear, and I can't, and the whole time I've been here, I can't stop laughing.
You know,
It's just, it's just, I feel like a little kid again.
we might have to hire you as the POI comedian,
Yeah.
be in charge of the entertainment
Yeah,
committee.
I would gladly do that. I always, like, me and Scotty, we just liked having a good time.
Yeah.
Just, all we want to do is laugh and have fun and make others laugh.
And now you realize you can have that fun and enjoy life without the alcohol.
Yeah, I'm never letting a touch of that stuff come near my lips again.
What were the immediate changes that you noticed after the Ibogaine? Were there any?
It's hard. I don't really know yet. Like, I just feel. First of all, I haven't even thought about alcohol. Like, I don't. Like, it's not even. It's like it's not even in my
Radar.
radar or
Right.
whatever. But yeah, I don't have, like, I'm sure in the future maybe I'll get cravings or something. But at this point, like, a week in, I don't even know how to spell it anymore. You know what I mean?
Well, maybe you will and maybe you won't. And
Hopefully
even
not.
if you have a craving, there's Ibogaine allows you, it creates new neural pathways, and there's a power in the pause. Like before you react, typically with a lot of addiction, people go into autopilot. And this gives you, let me think about this
Yeah,
first,
yeah.
kind of thing.
Another thing I wanted to mention was, like, when you do the Ibogaine, and then they put the headphones on you,
Uh-huh.
and it's the sounds are the frequency of the universal rotation of the planets.
Mm.
I think that, like, for me, because I'm high energy all the time, and that's probably why I drank, is because I'm always, like, high energy, ADD, whatever. And then, but this is, I can feel it just earthing me. Like, it's like I got like a cathode down to the earth now, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like grounding me,
Mm. What advice would you give someone considering Ibogaine treatment?
If you're considering Ibogaine treatment, I would say definitely I would say don't research it too much.
You're right.
Research what maybe research what you should, like, do prior, but don't research what you think it's going to do to you.
Right,
Right?
right.
Just come down here. Just come down here and just
Be open to the
and just
experience.
open to
Yeah,
whatever it is, because it's going to cure whatever's wrong with you. It doesn't matter what it does to someone else,
that's
because
correct.
everyone has different problems.
Yeah.
So just come down, lay back, put your feet up, and I'll entertain you.
Yeah. what um what made you choose POI? I guess I could even answer that for you. But
Yeah, well, I mean, my little brother Scotty is good
yeah.
friends with the owners here, and I was, by the grace of God, I was able to get in because it's so popular. It's hitting the mainstream,
Yeah.
and everyone's trying to get in here. But luckily, my brother was able to get me in due to nepotism,
Hmm.
and thank God, because I needed it now. I
Right.
didn't need it in 3 months from now. I needed it now, so that in 3 months from now, I'm not locked up.
True.
Yeah.
Um, what was your favorite aspect of your experience?
I think my favorite aspect of my experience was meeting the other folks, meeting the other patients here.
It's sort of cool, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like I thought it was going to be a bunch of junkies and weirdos and stuff. No, these are just awesome, normal people that are having the same life problems as you are, or whatever.
Right.
And you make friends while you're here.
And everybody from different walks of life. And some people are coming in for PTSD, some
Yeah,
for depression, some for
that's right.
substance.
And when I see how messed up other people are, I'm like, oh, thank God, I'm not this messed up. You know what I mean?
And isn't it sort of wild watching people come in and then leave and seeing the difference in them?
People, yeah, when you see people come in, you can just see the torment in their eyes, and just how low they are, right? Yeah, and when they leave, it's like they're just like bouncing around, giving hugs and exchanging Facebooks, and like
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, oh man.
So here's the deal. In about 2 weeks, you're going to have 3 weeks sober, and your brother Scott is going to have 3 years sober. So, what I would love the two of you to do is to take a photo of the two of you celebrating.
Are we going to be basically on the same sort of week or day?
You're on almost your 3 week is almost his 3 year sobriety date.
Oh, so we should amalgamate the two.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, and send us a pic.
Okay.
All right. Well, you're amazing. You're hilarious. I'm so proud of you. I mean, I know it was scary coming in, but wow, look how you're leaving.
I can't stop smiling.
I know. Well, I'm
Yeah,
glad.
this is what I was saying is, yeah, I'm just all I see now is this world of opportunity,
That's exactly
and
right.
yeah, and I can't wait to go and repair the relationships that I've messed up in the last few years. There's a couple of them, there's with my brother, my wife, my parents.
Well, you'll do it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I wish you luck. Stay in touch. You're now part of the POI family.